Hi, I'm Mark from L&M Small Engine. Today we're working on a John Deere 116 rider. Earlier this year I put a different motor on it. The motor runs great and everything, but as it's going up hills, it comes to a stop and kind of bounces forward stuff. And I looked underneath and the transmission belt's almost ready to break in half. Then he said on the PTO clutch, it will kick in and out when he's mowing. So we'll check into them two issues. So hope you enjoy the video. I see they got twist ties on the clutch wires. Okay, the wires are coming out of the clutch. I got the key switch on. Now look at this wire here. That's why the clutch is kicking in and out. So we'll have to address that. So I'll go ahead and turn the key switch back off. Get a 5/8 socket. I'm gonna cut these zip ties off here. The plug-ins right here. Got it unplugged now. The wire's broke where it goes in the clutch. Supposed to go in right there and it's broke off. Let's check out that belt now. Make sure the idler pulleys are spinning. It's kind of cracked up and loose. So it definitely gonna need a new belt. Looks like I gotta take this little cage off right here to get that belt off. Looks like about a ½ inch or so. So let me get some tools rounded up and we'll start taking that belt off. Okay, before I take this belt off, what I like to do is kind of make a diagram on how the belt goes, because on these older lawnmowers, you might have to order a belt and it might be, 5 days or a week to get a belt. So right here will be our motor pulley. Then we got a pulley right there. Then it comes down to another pulley here and a bigger one here. Then our transmission. And it'll kind of make a loop. It's not the fanciest drawing, but that kind of gives you an idea when you get your new belt how to put it on. Then you can tell by the pulleys too, like the V pulleys. The V part of the belt goes in them, and on the flat idler pulleys, the back side of the belt goes on. That's another way how you can figure it out too. But it's always good to make something like this if you don't have the belt right on hand, in case you forget how it goes on or something. Once I got that done, I'm going to start taking it off. There's a lot of dirt and stuff on some of them pulleys there, so I don't know. Blow that off. Now we can see where our nuts and bolts. And I got the clutch pushed in and locked. That's why the belt's really super loose now. It's a lot easier taking the old one off and putting the new one on with the clutch pushed in. So let's take this hanger off first. There. Now we need to loosen this idler pulley up because that was one of them brackets on the side to keep the belt on. That looks like a 9/16. There's that little bracket there. Okay, now this goes around the steering shaft. The steering shaft's right here. Pop this one off here. And this whole bracket comes off. So now we got to take this steering apart. Take this one here off and this one over here off. And we'll turn it, then we can run around there. I have to move my wire for the clutch. It's in the way. But yeah, I'll take this bolt out here, and turn it, and we can get that belt off. They don't make it easy, but these old John Deeres are built really good lawn. They're built good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to undo that wire on the clutch. Turn that steering wheel a little bit. Now we should be able to. So now we gotta take the tie rod out now. Easier to take it off here. Probably just take it off right there, it looks like. We'll find some wrenches for that. Okay, on this particular John Deere, the top nut is a 11/16 and the hold it is a 5/8. Now we gotta take this bottom one off. Okay, all that work just to get this belt off. And you can see it's in pretty bad shape. Well, let me go run the John Deere. Hopefully they have a belt. Okay, this got back from John Deere. They had a belt on hand. The old belt was 88 inches, and I looked in the book, and it's supposed to be 87 1/4. So it stretched out 3/4 of an inch. But all them cracks in there would have broke anyway, wouldn't have lasted. So, but now all them steps we did to take the other one off, we pretty much do it in reverse now. I'll try staying out of the way a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So we'll just put it behind that bracket there, and that bracket there. Put these bolts and nuts on, but I'm not gonna tighten them up right now. Okay, got it behind that one there. Turn that steering wheel a little bit. Okay. Put her on the transmission pulley down here. Let's put the steering arm on, and I'm gonna push the clutch in to loosen the belt so I can put it on them 2 idler pulleys. Go ahead and tighten this tie rod up here. Now we'll putting this bracket on here. Now I'm gonna put the belt on these here. There we go. Now I can put tension back on the belt now. That's so much nice and tight now. I gotta hook this. Okay. Now, I checked out a clutch at John Deere, and they say you can't get them for this no more, but I have a whole pile of used ones in my other shed, so I'm gonna go try finding one that will work. So be right back. At least we got the transmission belt on. You know how nice that looks. Nice and tight. Okay, I think I found one here. As you can see where the wires go in the clutch are all in really good shape. Should be a pin that locks into so it don't spin. Okay, now we just gotta plug it in. I'm gonna blow that plug-in out. And on that pin, oh yeah. Well, let's turn the key on. See if we can hear it engage. Oh, yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it engage. That's why I like, when I junk out lawnmowers, I like saving all them kind of parts, because when they get to a certain age, it's hard finding parts for them. But there we go. We replaced the transmission belt and put a good used clutch on there. I think when he had them zip ties on there, that might help pull that wire out of there. But when they do that, you're pretty much SOL. So, all right, well, I'm gonna lower it down and make sure it goes backwards and forwards. Okay, let's make sure it goes forward and everything now. They didn't bring the deck, so I can't put that on, but you can hear that clutch kicking in. Well, I hope this video helps you out. Appreciate you watching. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please subscribe. Anyway, you guys have a good afternoon.